Welcome to St Andrew's Church in Lower Bemerton. This is where George Herbert presided as rector. He lived just next door, and supposedly he's buried underneath the altar. Wouldn't it be incredible to fill this building with the heavenly music of some of his most famous works, like King of Glory, King of Peace, or Let All the World in Every Corner Sing? The only problem is, there's no organ. St Andrew's is just one of dozens of churches I'd love to visit, but where there's even no organ, no electricity, or an instrument in such bad shape it's beyond repair. The answer came to me in the comments of one of my recent videos. I have a Barnes and Mullins reed organ, 4 octaves, 4 stops, all on a folding frame, making it transportable. I replied straight away, and here I am travelling 120 miles to Kent to collect a musical saviour. Hello there.
Do come in.
Thank you so much.
You come for my organs, yeah?
Indeed. So all of these clocks keep good time?
Pretty much.
A rare skill, I imagine, nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to do a bit of furniture shifting and stuff, so you can get to this one. I'll show you its features.
See, this is the perfect size.
It's better than that. It's better than that. See this bit of woodwork under here. You push this up, and on these hinges here, these legs fold in.
That's amazing.
So it all drops down onto there. So that's why it's only 16 inches high.
Yeah. There are other instruments I've looked at which are a similar kind of size, but they can't fold.
Oh,
So
yeah,
for me,
So
it's just
a huge
completely-
piece of furniture.
If you want to put it in a car, it's just not practical, whereas that is like a 100-year-old piece of technology that's perfect for me.
Do you know what I thought this would be good for?
Go on.
Busking.
Well, yeah.
Down the tubes. Can you?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you play?
Do I play?
Tinkle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Let me give you a chair here, and you can.
Yeah, I'll play it.
Can have a go. There we go. Oh yeah.
So why do you have it?
Well, I bought it. I used to go to this auction down in Chatham. It used to be on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And they used to have all sorts of stuff down there, from antiques to what is sometimes referred to as boxes of old toot.
Boxes of old took.
But this was stood in the corner. I thought, oh my God, that looks interesting. That looks interesting. The foot pedals weren't connected. So I thought, oh, maybe it's not going to work. But the thing was, nobody wanted it. In the end, the auctioneer was going, oh, come on, it's worth 10 quid for firewood. At which point I put my hand up. I've actually tried to give it away a few times later.
Wow.
Although the last time I tried to contact the Horniman Museum, because they've got a really good collection of instruments. So they didn't even bloody reply. So I'm delighted that this is going to go to a home that kind of, appreciates it really.
And we have the headline for this video, which is, I met my organ donor. Perfect.
Hang on, I've still got my kidneys, have I? Crossface, fit crossface.
Yeah. That'll be fine. Good.
Excellent.
Right.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much,
I
Ray.
look forward to seeing it on the YouTube.
Yeah, I will. I'm sure we'll get plenty of interest. Brilliant. Cheerio.
Bye.
I'm going to make my way home to conduct a proper investigation of what looks like an incredible piece of musical machinery. Can't wait to share this with you properly. It sounded good in Ray's study, but I'm sure it will sound a lot better in a church with some incredible acoustic, some incredible stained glass windows, a beautiful 1,000-year-old chancel. This is a serious musical instrument. If I go to a church where there isn't an organ or there isn't a working organ, then I can still perform for you. So this is one of the biggest developments that I've ever had on this channel, and I absolutely can't wait to use this little tiny organ. So I'm officially the organ hunter. An organ transplant has taken place. I'm just going to stop there. Let's go home. Wow. What to you would have been about 5 seconds was to me about 2 3/4 hours getting home. But it's all worth it. I'm going to have a proper look at it tomorrow. I'm going to get it out and I'll film everything for you. Good night. A new day and a slightly sleepless night. I have some extremely important cargo in the back of the car. It's been in the house all night and it's raised lots of questions. It can be easily lifted by me and Billy because it has 2 handles. But when I'm on my own, I need a trolley to carry it with. I've got the Gorilla cart, but it will need to be adapted, maybe with a flatbed, so that I can carry the organ. I can't wait to show you this instrument in more detail, and I know the perfect place to take it. That part was almost too agonising to film. So, before I demonstrate this organ, let me just explain to you what it means to me. For a long time, I've wanted to visit churches which don't have organs, and I do not want to go down the electric route. It doesn't seem appropriate in religious buildings or any historical building when I want to tell the story of these amazing places with music. I don't want to use electricity to do that. That machine requires none. It's powered by foot pumping. In theory, it doesn't need tuning. Harmoniums are well known for being practical like that. And it's also portable. I can put that in the back of my car. Billy and me can lift it out, take it into a church, play solos, but also I can use it to accompany him. So it opens up a much wider range of possibilities for my channel. It really is quite revolutionary, I think. So let's see how it works. Gently place it on its back. You then undo 2 catches, and then you pull the entire lower section out. Lift up the lid and pull down the music desk. Incredible primitive technology. So here I am presiding at the seat of this Barnes and Mullins reed organ, which is now owned by the Salisbury organist, let me demonstrate the stops using one single hymn. This is a hymn with a link to Salisbury. It was composed by Cyril Taylor, who was the precentor here, and during the war he worked in the village of Abbotsleigh for the BBC. He composed a hymn tune which he named Abbotsleigh, and the words are: "Glorious things of thee are spoken, Zion, city of our God. He whose word cannot be broken, formed thee for his own abode." And one particularly apt line for where I'm located today: "See the streams of living waters, springing from eternal love. Well supply thy sons and daughters, and all fear of want remove." The reason I chose that hymn was because Henry and Joy, who live just over there, came round to see me, and they gave me a list of hymns which they thought were worth mentioning on my channel. One of those hymns was, of course, Abbotsleigh, and they even gave me the sheet music. So, the sturdy diapason to begin with. So that's the diapason, just using the left-hand side of the keyboard. It's a lovely mellow effect. If you add the horn, it's an octave higher. You can just hear it beefs up the bass sound. Then over on the right-hand side, we have a flute and a piccolo. And the piccolo is higher. That's such a sweet flute-like sound. And here's the hymn in full. I'm just watching this video for myself while I'm making the arduous task of editing it together. Let me just show you all the edits here. You can see here what's involved to produce these films. Each one takes about a week to make. I'm sorry to interrupt the video, but I'm not sure people know that this is my full-time job. I don't do anything else. I play for the occasional wedding, but I really don't have time because I'm trying to put these films together once a week. And I don't have any guarantee of income from this. If you enjoy what I'm trying to achieve here, which is really to promote often forgotten churches to more people, then PayPal is definitely the best way of supporting me. Sorry to interrupt. So let me finish with the hymn Love Divine, All Loves Excelling. This is a beautiful, optimistic Welsh hymn. Felt like I was running out of air there. Love divine, all loves excelling, joy of heaven to earth come down, fix in us thy humble dwelling, all thy faithful mercies crown. That's the end of today's video. I'm quite looking forward to taking this instrument on the road with me once I've learnt how to use the bellows. I'll also be taking with me my personalised copy of the New English Hymnal, which has my name so nobody can steal it. I've also just noticed that it's marked Salisbury Cathedral, not to be taken away. So if there's anyone there missing a hymn book tonight, you can blame me.